What's happening, everybody? Of course, it's your host, Brink and you're tuning in to the most award-winning talk show in Memphis, Atlanta, and Mobile, Alabama. Of course, the trophies in the background. You see all of them. I'm talking about BrinkTV. Now, to not adjust your TV set, we got a brand new face kicking with us tonight on the white couch. I'm talking about the guy, Hotboy Shaneo. What's happening with you, man?
Nothing much, bro. What's good with you?
Hey, first and foremost, I got to say thanks for coming on the show. Means a lot to have you kicking with us, man.
Yes, sir. It's an honor to be here. I appreciate it.
Man, we got plenty to talk about because you definitely doing your thing. You just signed, but before we get into all that, let's get into you as a person, man. Where you from exactly?
North Mississippi.
North Mississippi. We talk about that North Mississippi. That's what's going on. I like that. So let's talk about how long you been doing music.
Really been doing music all my life. Like it's really been all I've ever known. So most definitely, like I've been doing it my whole life. I've never known anything else. So
that's amazing. So growing up, like who did you have in them speakers, man? Who you listening to?
Really a little bit of everything. Like from the Beatles. Like my music choice is so broad, but everything from the Beatles to like. Just a lot of different artists, like we listen to Chief Keef growing up, like Boosie, growing up as a kid, like we listen to a lot of different music, but that's just a couple. So
that's amazing, man. So I think it's cool that you got like such a diverse ear. You mentioned the Beatles. Like I don't think I ever had nobody on the show talk about they listen to the Beatles. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But that's definitely dope, though. I think that's what shapes you and molds you into the artist that you are, right?
Most definitely, yes, sir. They're one of the biggest influences. I like to kind of take a broad, taste in music, and I like to say that's what kind of helps me create my sound and make it so unique. I listen to a lot of different sounds from every different genre. So
that's incredible, man. Like I say, my guy over here, he got cheat codes. He know what to do. He listening to all types of music. So let's go back to growing up in North Mississippi, man. What was it like for you?
It was definitely an experience. I grew up in a small town like Byhalia, Mississippi.
Okay.
And we didn't have a lot of money growing up, but I was okay with that. I really liked being there. I liked where I was and the people that I met there. It wasn't all it wasn't all sunshine. But with that being said, though, it was straight growing up. It was just I was taught to get it out the mud. So
yeah. Hey, now you here, you know what I'm saying? And I remember off camera you told me, you played a little sports in high school on that football field doing your thing.
Yes, sir, football.
So was that something that you wanted to do, professionally, or that was just kind of something to do in high school?
I mean, at the time, it was I was always an angry person growing up too. So
wait a minute, angry person?
I was always an angry person.
Yeah.
I was just mad at the world. But with that being said, football made it a great way to take out my aggression in a positive way. So with that being said, football was just always the biggest sport. It was what I was big at, but it wasn't what I wanted to chase as a dream. It was just something for the moment, that was good for me. It was a good thing for me to do. So
that's what's up, man. So of course we got to talk about, as I did say, you recently signed, man. Let's go ahead and talk about the whole situation and how it came about.
Most definitely. So I signed with Forever Family Entertainment, and my manager, he's Robert McGee. He's been watching me for about a year now.
Okay.
Maybe a little over a year. He's been paying attention, just watching me progress over time, and then. He hit me up one day. He was just like, let's work. And so from there, it was history. You know what I mean? So I became a part of the family, and now I'm here.
Man, it's got to be a awesome feeling to be scouted for over a year, because that means that it's something there. It's some talent. Of course, you be killing shows, performances, and all that. Like I said, I even bumped into you at the Memphis Hip Hop Awards, right?
Yes, sir. We won New Wave Artist of the Year that year.
That's what I'm talking about. So how does it feel to be in this moment? Like everything is reality. The things that you dreamed of, you living it right now. How does that feel?
It's been a long time coming. I've really been grinding for this my whole life, and so to see things finally start falling in place like they're supposed to, it's a big thing for me.
Yeah.
Because really this is all I ever wanted. I've really put in a lot of work for this over the years, and plan to put in plenty more work. So
yeah. That's dope, man. So let's go ahead and talk about the video you recently dropped. And it's an interesting backstory on it, man, because you didn't do it here. You went all the way to Madison,
across
Wisconsin. We talking about Wisconsin, where the cheese heads at. You know what I'm talking about?
Right.
Let's talk about the whole thing, man.
So like I said, I feel before I say that I have to, speak upon how that came about. I'm a part of a group called Global Forever, and Global Forever, it was founded by me and two other people. Well, those two other people they're established out there in Madison. So my first ever time traveling out there, I linked up with my brother KC, CEO KC, and Rala Majid, and then we recorded the song out there, and then I traveled home. And we had been listening to this song for a few months, and I was like, it's only right that we were trying to come up with a video idea. I was like, it's only right that we travel back to Madison for the video. Yeah. So we traveled up there, and we stayed with them for a few days and shot this video up there. And it turned out to be like one of the best, pieces of work that we've done. But so it's called 3 a.m. in the 608, and that's why.
Okay, and that's definitely available where?
You can definitely find it on YouTube. Like it's going crazy right now. So
yeah. That's amazing, man. So we got to talk about, this is kind of off topic, because we've been talking about music, but you're actually a dad, man.
Yes, sir.
Let's get into fatherhood, man. What's that whole experience like for you?
It's life changing for sure. Like I'll never trade it for anything, but she should be turning 11 months old next month. So it's still a new thing to me, but I think I got it under control, and it's probably one of the best things that ever happened to me. It made me want to move a little different, move a little more strategically and stuff, but yeah.
I wonder, you still gonna be such the big angry Hulk, man.
I always be angry, and I always be angry. That's just me. But more than anything, don't play with my daughter. Don't play with my daughter.
She go soften you up though, man. She gonna have that wallet wide open. She gonna be spoiled. I know it, man. All right, so let's go ahead and change things over, man. Let's get back into North Mississippi, man. What's the hip hop scene like out there, man?
Really, in North Mississippi, it really ain't a music scene. There's a lot of artists out there trying to be heard and are trying to get somewhere with it, but more than anything, it's like there's not a lot of scouts out there. They're not looking in North Mississippi, especially because we're so close to Memphis, where sometimes we're overlooked a lot. Yeah. But really out there, it's just about creating a way for yourself. You know what I mean? You got to build that shit, because there ain't nothing out there that really adds to music, there's limited studios and things like that. So really, the city's the next biggest thing,
I feel you. All right, so you working on any EPs or mixtapes or anything, or you just busting singles right now? What you doing?
We got a couple little projects coming on here and there under Forever Family, but also we've been pushing singles here a lot lately too. So so we got a little bit of both, honestly.
Okay, all right. So as far as performances, man, what can the people expect from you? Because you get out there and you wreck a stage. Let's get into that, man.
So like I said, I like the fact that I'm overlooked a lot of times. Like I said, when I come in, it's like, who's the white boy, for a minute, and then I like that they think that I'm not gonna do anything until I get on the stage, and then I'm allowed the opportunity to earn that respect from everybody in the crowd. But it's almost guaranteed by the time we leave that building, their minds are changed, and that's what I'm hoping for. So,
and that's what it's all about, man, to get the people and have them right here in the palm of your hand. You can do anything. That's when you got that control. I'm gonna tell you who you remind me of, man, and I don't know if you remember this group. I'm kind of old, but there's a group called Saliva. You ever heard of Saliva?
Most definitely.
Joe C. Scott.
Click,
yeah, exactly.
Click,
that's
boom.
who you remind me of, man. Let's go ahead and get that social media out while we at it, man.
Okay, so you can follow me on Instagram at hotboy.shaneo. Find me on Facebook at Shane Webb, and you can find my music on all platforms worldwide at Hotboy Shaneo.
All right, now this is my favorite part of the Brink TV show, because we got two cameras. This camera right here, this is your camera. I need you to look into that camera and tell the people why they should follow you. Check out your music. Go.
Follow me because we be on lit shit all the time. We be turned, big glow shit for your whole bitch, throwing foes, bitch.
Yes, sir. I love it. Like I say, my guy, he definitely doing his thing. Y'all, make sure y'all check out my guy, Hotboy Shaneo. Hey, with that being said, thanks again for coming on the show, man.
I appreciate it, bro.
Believe that. Now back to more Brink TV.